What's up, everybody? Circle back. It's a couple days later. We're playing Kerbals again. So last time I left, let's see, let's do a seat rep. We had 3 Kerbals trapped in orbit. We had 4 failed attempts to rescue them, and we've now left them to die, assuming that no one will remember. And then I decided the next thing I need to do is actually land people on the moon, which we did, and they are actually on the moon. And we planted a flag, they're there, alive, they can leave their tiny little hovel. And then I thought, what do they need next? Food, water, a base? No, they need a car, obviously, because they're on the moon. Not going to walk around on the moon. So, I spent a little bit of time making cars. They're all terrible. And then I said, I'm just going to cut this and go make a car. And so I did, and so I literally spent about 3 hours trying to get this stupid thing to work. And I finally did, and here it is. This is the space car. You'll notice we've got several wheels for speed, mostly. Literally all I know, I tested this once out here, I know that it goes fast enough to clear this entire runway. You can ramp up and over and get over there. So I think it'll do whatever the moon has to throw at it. It'll be fine. So this is the space car. It's beautiful. I gave it electricity, I remembered that. It's got these nifty, those guys for sunlight absorption power stuff. It's got these because they look cool. Bunch of batteries on the back, and lots of wheels. So that's what we made. And then I had this terrible problem of, wait, how in the fuck do I get that into space? That problem took a lot longer. So, I said 3 hours. It probably took me an hour and a half to make this car total, with all the different ways I went about changing it like 100 times. And then it took me probably 5 or 6 to come to a solution that I think might work. I haven't tested it yet, but I think this is the solution. Well, it will be the solution when I zoom out and you can see what's happening. Which is lots and lots of rockets, and then yeah. So these are how many rockets I've decided will probably work. I don't know if they will. I don't know if I'll actually get there. I have no idea. And then you're like, oh, okay. And then boom, there's a couple more rockets. You know, first stage, second stage. And then I've attached it through a rather ingenious way of putting a bunch of fucking tubes together, and then just kind of dangling it from the center here. As you can see, it's attached right there. We've got a little clamper doohickey here that I found in there after spending, like, I did probably 3 failed attempts at some sort of design, and this is what I ended up coming up with. So this is attached right there. This has no power on it, although everyone sits in here. So this, if this wasn't attached, you couldn't fly this. There's no one there to fly it. So, yeah. Basically, the goal is, these take off, blah, 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 get us into fucking space, hopefully, because like everyone I did, it was so hard to get this thing. I actually got it balanced fairly well, I think. If you see where's the center of mass? The center of mass, from a side view, is pretty close to the center, I think. The problem is, if you look, that moves drastically, and as soon as that's not in the center, this whole thing just kind of careens into a big spiral of death. I don't know if this is going to work. I've got everything set up in the hopes that it'll launch straight. It should launch straight, honestly. And then the next genius part is the delivery system. You're probably saying, how the fuck are you going to deliver that? How's that going to be on the moon? There's rockets there. So what I've designed is a breakaway kind of deal. So we're going to get close. Blah, 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 all that's going to happen. We're going to get close. These are all going to fire off. That'll break all that crap away. Blah, blah, blah. These break away. So, right here. We've got 2 breakaway things right there. So, when we get real close to the moon, we're going to dump these 2 right here, which will disconnect this entire front section. This will fall away. Theoretically, we'll still have enough power with these three, hopefully, since there's not a whole lot, I don't know if there's any gravity. I mean, I know there's gravity, but I don't think, hopefully that'll be enough power to hold this up. I think it's going to tilt slightly to this direction. I hope. I've made contingencies in case it does not, but if basically the plan is get it close, dump these away, hover slightly further down, detach, and this should just kind of fall down. Now, I did make a couple. I did do one attempted drop just to see how it would work without. I cut these off and just disconnected on the runway. And what happened is this thing is weighted back, so it just tips back. So what I've done here is on the very back, I put two little wingtip doohickey things in the hopes that it'll hit and kind of tilt forward. And to help it do that, I've also got this guy right here. This is a tiny little monopropellant engine on the very top. The theory being that as it's on this point teetering, this will blast and this will just kind of knock the front around and we have a driving car. And then the goal is to get it to our other people so they're all in the same place. So hopefully I can land somewhat near where they're at. But as we saw in the attempt to rescue people, I don't know how to actually aim properly. So we're going to go launch this shit, see what we can do. Hopefully. Unless the game just froze. That'd make me very sad. Nope, there we go. Okay. So, step 1, turn the SAS on. I don't know where the button is anymore, so there. Step 2, throttle to full. Step 3, hope this works. There's no reason it shouldn't. I forgot fins. Fuck it. Go! We are taking off. It hasn't... It's farther than the last attempt, but the last attempt got to about here and then went like this, and then tipped over. That was not good. Going well. That was scary. I don't know why it does that. I think I've attached everything properly, because every single time I make goddamn rockets, as soon as we do stuff, everything starts flopping around. So hopefully that is not a thing with this one. Dun 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 dun, glorious. It's actually working very well for that. That you wouldn't think that would fly straight. Which is actually why I added this one on. That wasn't even there originally. And I was like, wait, I can't put one there because that's where the car sits. So what if I go off the back? It changed the weight distribution, but I think I got it kind of figured out. So, yeah, I actually did slight intelligent design in this, which is fantastic. My next problem, or my next concern, now that we've taken off fine, my next concern is when we dump these big rockets, I'm hoping that we still have enough power to continue moving. I don't know if we will, because for once I didn't overdo it. I just added a couple rocket, well, I added a bunch. We will see. I also was going to research and forgot to whether I should full throttle or not. So I think I'm just going to full throttle like at 15 or so. Once we're out past like half atmosphere. Alright. Checked. We're about to dump the rockets over. Yeah, check. This is a Sidkis Kerman over. We're going to dump the rockets. I hope. And empty. Detach. Fall away. No damage. Still moving. Excellent. Still have a fair bit of fuel. Like I said, I'm going to kind of... What? No. They've all collided, and they're all falling back directly to the space center. So, I never thought of that. That's probably why when they launch, they don't go straight up. Because if they crash, and by crash I mean explode, they'll probably fall back. I never thought of that. That makes sense, though. This is working well. I have RCS, even, so we will have RCS turning. I remembered that, too. So this is a very successful... This is probably the most successful attempt of anything I've done so far. And if this car gets on the moon, I'm telling you, this thing is a badass car. Like, it does... I think it was doing, like, 50 meters per second 45, 50 at the top speed I could get it to, which if I typed it in right, should be somewhere about, you know, between 85 and 100 miles an hour. I did do a bit of research onto what people say. Oh, why are we tipping? No. What people say it should do, and people were like, yeah, if you can do 15 meters per second, that's pretty fast. I'm like, oh, well, okay. Because when I was doing it, I forgot this is meters per second. I was like, cool, I'm only doing 20 miles an hour. Damn. And so I put more wheels, and I think hopefully it'll work. I'm kind of concerned about how low profile it is. It's kind of like a sports car, space car, shaped like a Y-wing for reasons that I don't remember. I think it just happened like that. That wasn't my intention. Yeah, so on our way up, once we get out into space, I'll start my turn. We'll get in orbit, and we'll go from there. And hope we have enough gas to get to the moon and land on the moon. Well, no, we don't. Well, kind of. We want to land on the moon. We want to get on the moon and not crash. Also, I think did I put lights on this baby? No. No, I didn't. There's lights on the front of the car. I did do that. I remembered lights. Didn't do landing lights. Should have done landing lights. But it is too late to go back now. Alright. Dun 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 dun, space. Going so fast in space. Yeah, I want to be completely out of atmosphere before I start trying to turn this thing, just because I just assume as soon as I touch anything, it'll just start spinning out of control, which is really annoying. Almost at the time to dump these. Transfer to our little engines, and go. And go. There we go. Okay. Keep the speed kind of steady there, and then we can start our turn. If I push the right button, I think it's up. It is. Okay. So we can go ahead. No. Yeah. No. Yes, it is. This is fine. So I want it to turn just because this is how we're oriented. So go ahead and tip her over. Get her going at a, a pretty lowish angle, about there, Okay, or wherever it stops will be fine. Whatever. Turn the speed up a little bit, and let's get an orbit. Hopefully we get an orbit. That would be great. It's not that hard to get things into orbit, though. I mean, it's not super hard. The only thing I'm concerned about is the fuel. Honestly, that's all that I'm concerned about. I don't know if we're going to have enough fuel. There's our dying Kerbals. They've now been in space for just a long time. So long. And then the moon. That's where we're trying to get, so I think we can go ahead and flatten out our trajectory a little. Cut the engines. We'll get to about... Stop it. We'll get to about there. We'll go ahead and add a maneuver. We'll stretch that baby out. Bada bing. That should be good. Estimated burn, that's a long time. No, hold on. What if I just do... like there? That should be fine. Due to there, so go ahead and turn the RCS on. Let our thing orientate itself. Do that, because we're, I don't know, we're at 3/4, which isn't bad. By the time we finish this burn to be in orbit, we're probably going to be at less than half. So, we're just going to kind of hopefully luck into a moon encounter. That's the goal here. As is always the goal when you don't know how to actually get to the moon, which is right there. And then somewhere in space is our friends. Don't know where they're at. Actually, they're probably up there. I think they're way higher than us right now. Oh, yeah. Where's the moon? Oh, so if I look kind of opposite the moon, theoretically, they're over... Where'd the moon go? Where are you, moon? It's there, so kind of probably out there. Up there somewhere, probably. Hello! Watching us fly our cool car away while they slowly die in space. 1 second. Oops. Ah. That would explain why that was so quiet. Pretend you didn't see that. When is this? Oh, I can go ahead and start the burn. And we'll go ahead and start extending our orbit. Now that that's there, I don't need that. That can go away. Don't know why I actually use that. I know exactly what direction. Well, no, I don't. That's a lie. I kind of have an idea, but I should probably do it slightly scientifically. So I go ahead and do this, and then stage view. That should. So that's the. Wait, hold on. Stop using RCS. Don't use all of my fuel. So yeah, we're gonna be like half fuel. Hopefully we can get into orbit and be at half fuel, because we're already we're not. We're already at half fuel. So that's not gonna fly. Ugh. Fuel. Why is fuel always? See, it's I don't understand. It's so hard though, because I need more fuel, but more fuel's really heavy. So okay, let's go ahead and put another maneuver up here when we're well out of there. Just straighten that guy out. That 25 seconds, I can deal with that. Go ahead and get aimed at the maneuver. Turn the RCS on. Burn for 25 seconds. Oy, this is going to be close. I also don't know how hard this thing can take impacts. Because when I was landing it on my jump attempts, it was landing pretty much like dead onto the jump, front wheels and back, perfect. I assume I'm not going to get that lucky when I kind of just dump it on the moon, so I don't know. We'll see. If I can get a quick moon encounter, that'd be real lucky. And then we could not deal with this fuel situation. Alright, let's speed up time a smidgen. Turn that back off. No, don't. Turn that back off so they don't use it all. Inconsiderate Kerbals. Oh, that was faster than I meant to. Nope, still too fast. Slow. Okay. We're just going to go from there before I screw that up. And go. Watch our orbital blue line, which is the proper term for it, expand beyond the horizons of Kerbin's on Kerbal. Oh, that's so low. Let that go a little longer. There. That's as far as I'd air. Now, we had the maneuver here. Let's see how long it's going to take. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh, we have one though. Ooh. Okay, that's good. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Well, we're gonna use the fuel and hope that this works out, because we are very, very low. Turn the RCS on, use some of that. Yeah, I really don't know what I would do if I need more fuel. Like, I guess I could make some on top? I don't even know if that would make any sense, but, because if I make it longer, well, it just gets heavier is the problem. I need more fuel when I'm out here. I wonder if it would make more sense to use the little engines. I don't care. Yeah, this will be close. We'll see. If not, I guess I'm going to cut and do some adjusting. And then pop back in again. I just thought this... I was optimistic this would work. So, I just jumped right into it. I didn't do test flight or nothing like that. I think that's how I'm going to do this. I'll kind of give you, like... Whenever I start a new step, I'll show you. And then show you, like, the first attempt. And then after that, I'll just cut out until I figure it out. Okay. RCS off. I need to do this in 44 minutes, which means I need to skip time a bunch, because that's 100 million years away. Got enough space fly. I can't believe Randy Orton won the Rumble. That seemed... I don't know, that bugs me. If you don't like wrestling, you won't know what that means. If you do, I know, right? Seriously? Ugh. Okay, getting close here. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. And perfect. Now let's go ahead and go. Get that moon encounter. Hope we have some fuel left to fucking slow our ship down. It's gonna be... That's the only thing I'm concerned about, is getting the stupid ship slowed down. don't know if it's going to be possible. Okay, cut back a little bit. Slow down the orbit. Okay. Do it nice and slow so I don't overshoot it at all. Nice and slow. And there should be like a moon thing going on about now. And now? Now. No? Now? There. Okay, so now... Oh! I think that's pretty good. We'll see as we get closer. Go ahead and speed this all up. Get ourselves going to where we need to be. Let's see here. We're in the moon encounter there, so if I take this, let me do a little adjusting. If I do that, that'll get us farther, that'll make us directly hit the moon, I think. Hold on. Go away. All of you go away. If I do this, wait, what's that? Oh, is that when we become part of the moon's... No, we get it here, so if I go here, add a maneuver, what if I slow down? Then we're gonna swing around it. Oh, so I want that purple line to just, there, hit it. That's what we want, I think. So let's adjust ourselves. Oh, still going high speed, okay. Turn RCS on, adjust to that. No, I think that's how that'll work. And then it would kind of ping us off here and we'd be in this orbit. Except we're gonna hit it, so it's not a problem, hopefully. Let's see. I need to burn for 3 seconds. In a couple minutes. Oh, in 2 hours. Okay, yeah, we're very far. When in space, everything's very far away from each other. Oh, the moon's over there. Okay, well that's fine. Oops. Oops, that's fine. Okay. Let's see here. I might be doing this totally wrong. I don't know. I think it's right. Because I think if we do this... Okay, I'm just going to call that. And then we're going to go let the moon get close. The moon get close. Where is the stupid moon? Where is the moon? There it is. Okay. Everything's... Okay. Speed this up some more. I was like, where's the damned moon? I don't see it. Come on. A little faster. Too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. It did this little... Okay, so now we are going to go around it and then fuck off into wherever we're going to go. So if we go like here and add a maneuver that's going to... Nope. It's going to do that. No, no, no. Fine. Right there. Sure. Do this, and then we just want to hit the moon. There we go. Now, it would help if I knew on the moon where our people are. But it's fine. We have a car. It won't matter. Would have been nice to land on the side that we could see, but at this point, I'm just going to go with it. Come on. Time? Oh, okay. So, get to the maneuver point. God, we're low on fuel. Ugh, I hope we're going to be able to slow ourselves down. That's all that concerns me right now. Okay, I think I can delete these. And then... Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. There. There we go. So, go to the maneuver. At the maneuver time, we'll do that. It says we should only have to burn for literally no time at all. Hopefully that's true. Space car ship. I never noticed how stupid that sounds. Okay. Now we are pretty much in position. Go ahead, turn the RCS back off. Get time sped up till we need it to be. It'll take forever. Go there. Ah, scary. 30 seconds. And at this point, I'm just going to say fuck it and we're going to go. And assume that this will work. Dun 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 dun. Wait for it. Oh, they're over there. That's Perfect. I'm going to land on the other side of the planet. Excellent. Actually, if I use a little more, I can get closer. Also slowing myself, which is nice. There, that's fine. I'm going to call that good. We're going to go ahead and retrograde ourselves. RCS on, set it to retrograde, turn that off. At the very least, we're going to hit the moon. We have a terrifyingly little amount of fuel to do it with. Where's the moon? Hello, moon. Hello. But we're going to go for it. And I also have to make sure this is the right way. So when I get there, I have to rotate it to whatever direction and go from there. I hope this works. God. Okay. I'll let you... Don't need RCS right now. Go ahead and get us sped up so that the moon comes... Hello. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, game. The moon closer. Scary. Okay, I need to be retrograde still. It's fine. And then let myself fall a little more. Why is it doing this? Let me have my warp. Oh, okay. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let me go to retrograde, please. And then I'm gonna go ahead and touch just a little throttle. Get us slowed down a little bit. Get us down to, I don't know. Sure, that's fine. Let's get closer. Watch everything, make sure we're okay. I can't see anything, it's so fucking dark. Okay. Alright. That doesn't help at all. Literally no help. Which way is the top of my car? That's the top. So I'm gonna need to rotate this like this. Please. Come on. Come on. A little more. A little more. A little more than that. Come on. Who knew that this wouldn't handle well in space? Come on. Do I have to hold them? I don't know. I just don't want to overshoot because I'm going to have to fix it. It's a whole big thing. Hoping it can stop now. Please. Stop spinning. Okay. A little more. Alright. That's pretty close. And we have an amount of fuel. This might be the first true deaths if we hit this too quick. There's no going back now. We have to land on the moon. The question is, do we land or do we fucking ram into it at death speed? Oh god, at this rate it's going to be ram into it at death speed because I can't see dick. Alright, slow down, slow down. Slow down. We're going to hit it. Oh, we're going to hit it. We're going to hit it so hard. Oh Christ. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Oh, I thought it crashed. It did not crash. Did it? It almost crashed. Is our stuff broken? Are we dead? I think we're dead. I think no one survived that crash. This is a sad day. Space car, ship, rover. Hold on a second. No way. Did someone survive? No way. No. Where? I don't see nothing. Oh. No. Nope. That's just... Okay, so no one's alive. They're all dead. It's just that's a chair that was on my car. Oh, there's some of. Well, let's follow this to the ground. Oh, I can't go faster. Okay, well, nope, they're all dead. I've killed them all. I don't know which of this debris is them, but there are now... Well, there probably aren't corpses. They were probably disintegrated in the explosion. Son of a bitch. Well. That happened. And that is why you don't land on the dark side of the moon. Can I recover this? No, that's... Okay, well. So, now... Okay. Mission update. We have 3 Kerbals stuck in orbit. They've been there for 64 days. And there's no hope in sight. We did 4 failed rescue attempts to help them. Our second moon base is on the moon with no way to move off of the moon because it has no fuel of its own or engines, I don't think, left anymore. I think that broke off also. Also, if I recall, that's on a fucking, like, side of a mountain. And the car we sent them... Oh, is gone. It is not a thing now. So the car we sent them with 3 Kerbals in it exploded, and they're all dead. They're all dead. Actually, I think there were 5 Kerbals in that. I think we can check... No, not the flagpole, you dumb game. I think we can check that. Oh, there's only 2 on it. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. Dismiss them. They're dead. Remove them from the roster. I'll just leave them so we have track. Rest in peace, Marcia and Sid Cass. Both were much stupider than they were courageous. And to replace them, we'll just go ahead and add some people in here. Okay, well, with that terrible... Okay, that happened. I still think we would have been fine if I didn't land on the scary side of the moon. What did I just click? Before we go, I'm going to make sure I do this right now before I forget. Let's go ahead and load up our virtually successful space car ship, and we're gonna go ahead and go on to right about here. Go in here. No, we're gonna go in here. No, we're gonna go in here. In here. Get some lights. Just a couple lights. Not a lot. You know, just 8, 16, 32, so 64 lights. You know, that'll probably, really hope that helps. How much are these? Are these heavy? No, they're nothing. I'm also wondering if I should somehow make some sort of, like... I should put those below the engine. Okay, so now, when we get to... Well, I mean, I don't have electricity for this, but... You know, I'll add that too. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. Feels heavy? Kind of heavy. Haha. I don't think I'll need that. Actually, I should do little ones because I really don't need a ton. They have 100. That'd be 800. That seems excessive. How about 200 on each one? Probably should be fine. And I'm only putting them in each one because I don't know if it'll actually transfer to the other one, since this isn't really technically like a spaceship. Okay. So that's solved. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to cut this off, and I will see you guys on the next episode when we are on our approach to the moon with lights in case we go in the wrong place. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.